Right. So today is day 3, and in a previous session, in the last session, we discussed about how do we customize the company settings. And in company settings, we saw how do we customize the company information, how to customize the financial year. We discuss about holidays. We discuss about business hours, right? And what's the holidays? What's the business hours? So we discuss all these things. And we also saw that how to map the holidays with the business hours, right? So we saw the functionalities, and we test the functionalities also. So today we are going to talk about few more customizations, few more settings, and then we'll move to the customization on Salesforce. We'll see how do we customize the standard or the standard applications, or how do we work with the standard applications within Salesforce. So that we'll be going to discuss in today's session. So that's the agenda for the day. So there is one option called language. I think I remember that we have discussed about the language settings in personal information, like when we navigate to personal settings. So if you remember, when we customize the personal information, personal settings, there was an option called language and time zone. And what's the purpose of this language and time zone? The objective of this language and time zone is to set our operating time zone, our locale, our language. Okay. And here is an option called language. And you can see we have limited language, like we have English, Dutch, Spanish, French, Italian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Okay, these all other languages are there. But let's suppose if I want I want a regional language. For example, I would like to add Hindi here. I want to see Hindi, it's not available. Or if I want to add Urdu, it's not there. If I want to add any, let's say, any like Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, I just want to add some regional languages, but I'm not getting those options available here. Got it? So I want those options. Basically, I just wanted to have more language options over here so that we can do the translation. But whatever languages which you can see, whatever languages which will be available here right now, we can see the transformation. We can see the transformation only for these languages. We can see the translation only for these languages. For example, if I let's suppose I select French and click save. So what happened? The whole interface will translate into French language. See this. This is in French language. Okay. And if I'll get back to English, it will translate to English language. But as I mentioned that if I would like to add more languages here, I can't do that. From here it is not possible. But if I want to add more languages to add some regional languages, what we need to do then? We'll get back to the company settings, and in company setting there's an option called language settings, and here you can see there's a language available for enable platform only languages. So these all are the languages available here right now. But the challenge is, for these languages here you can find out traditional languages including all Indian regional languages and other languages also. But the challenge here is no default translations are provided for platform only language. That means there would be no translation. Translation means when we select the language, if I select French and click save, you can see along with these options, along with these setting options, you can see this is sales, opportunities, leads. Okay, this is account, this is contact, campaign, right? These all are the, so these object names get translated into the selected language here. Okay, these language they got translated here. But if I select these options, then what happened? Although it will give us more languages, but there would be no translation available for these languages, right? Now the question comes then, when there will be no translations available for these languages, then what's the purpose of enabling these languages? So the purpose of enabling these languages just for the small translations, basic translation, and if we want some advanced translations, then we need to do those. We need to set up those custom translations by ourselves. And how can we do that? We can set up the translations by we need to set up the translations by specify, like we need to create one Excel file. Okay, in that Excel file we need to add all the keywords and their translated text and then we need to upload that file back into Salesforce. So it's a time taking process, and the biggest challenge is there might be hundreds of keywords, hundreds of words will be there, so we need to add the translations for all hundred thousands of letters, hundred thousands of words. So it's a time taking process. So therefore we will not be going to, it depends on the company. If the company they have any resource to do this, basically they will ask that resource to do such operations. Otherwise they will go with the default languages available here. Right now, for example, right now we can see only specific languages. Let me cancel this, and now I'll just see what I have done. I have enabled all the languages and click on, see, as soon as I check this box, these are the available languages, these are the displayed languages. So whatever languages which you can see in the displayed one, all these languages will be available here in language and time zone. So the same languages, it will be listed out here. But if I want to add some more languages, for example, I want to add here, see this, we have here, I want some, see this, Hindi is there, Urdu is there, Bengali is there. If I want to add these languages, I can do that. Now, for example, I just add a Hindi, save this, and when I refresh, I can see the Hindi language will be added here, see this, here. But the challenge is when I select Hindi and click save, no translations will be available, see this, not translated, because there will be no translation available for these languages. Okay, there will be no default translations available. So what it get changed? It changed this one, see this.
Yeah,
This
it
is
changed
coming
to Hindi.
Yeah, this is coming in Hindi. This is coming in Hindi. This is okay, right? And if we'll get back to opportunities or any other object, there also we can see this Hindi. Few things like, see this, these things. So that's why we don't have the default translations available for this language. So that's why we rarely use this option, but there's an option available in Salesforce. So if it is required, we can do that. Otherwise, we can skip that part. Language.
Okay.
Now, the next important part is, for example, let me ask you a question. For example, if you visit, you know that the IP address, every website got an IP address.
Yeah.
Right. And what's the IP address for Google? If I say 8.8.8.8, I want to check the IP address for Google. What's that? So I just say google.com. So the IP address for Google is this actually. And if I open this, if I hit this IP address, let me open this. See, I just passed this IP address over here, and when I hit enter, what happened? It will redirect. It will open Google. That's right.
Yep.
Now, according to you, which is more convenient to remember? The IP address is more convenient to remember, or the name will be more convenient to remember?
I think the name is more convenient to remember.
Name is more convenient to remember because IP address is very difficult actually.
Yeah, nobody's going to know what the IP address is.
That's right. That's right. So in same manner, if you can see the URL by default, like in your case, if you just go and check your Salesforce, like if you have already logged into your Salesforce account, and if you go and check the URL, this might be something else. It might be showing like A4 something, maybe anything, and my.salesforce.com, something like that. The URL will be, but basically the name will be something different, right?
Yeah.
So basically that's a domain name. What is a domain name? If you check your instance, if you navigate back, if you open your Salesforce instance, you can see it looks something weird, not like this. What is it? It's a simple text which is easy to remember. But if you check yours one, that is really complicated to remember. Like it start with D, 5C, something, anything.
Yes. Okay.
So what is the requirement? We would like to specify, or we would like to set the domain name which will be easy for remember for an anonymous user, for any user.
Yes.
Okay. So how do we do this? So for this, there's an option called my domain. So we'll go to setup, and here's an option called in this setup home, and there's an option called my domain here.
Isn't this where you save a different domain name and then you check the availability?
That's right. So we have.
Well, then you
that's right. Check. That's right. So true. So we check availability. So first of all, when we go to my domain, and if I edit this, I'll just give a name. Let's suppose I'll give this name as AHA. I'll just, let's say MI. Yeah, I'll give this name as, let's say, Mind Magics ABC Corp, for example, and check availability. Is this available? If it is available, then we'll proceed further and we'll set this domain name. Get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So once we set this, then what happened? It will redirect. Right now, the domain name is this. And then what happened? It will redirect to a different domain name. And then we have to make that domain name available for all the users. We have to make
Yes.
it available for every user, right? I just cancel that. I don't want to change that because I've already changed this earlier. That's the use of domain name.
Yeah.
Clear? So this is all about company settings, right? This is all about company settings, what company setting is and how the company setting works. Now, let's talk about the next functionality. And what's that? You know that in every business, the important part is that, this is the session notes. 1 second. I think, yeah, this is the one we are working. Right. So today's session 3 and we'll be doing on 15th 11 2024. So as you know that in Salesforce we have two types of applications, the standard one and the custom one. That's the standard one, which is already defined by Salesforce. You can say the predefined applications, and the custom one will be defined by admin or the developers or the Salesforce experts. So the custom one, that means we used to define the custom application as per the industry, as per the business requirement. Okay. Now, first of all, we need to understand the functionality of the standard applications, that how they are connected to each other. And the most important part is the lead conversion and you can say lead conversion and case creation. Okay, lead conversion and case creation. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's suppose you decided to start a business, you decided to launch a new product in the market. So what will be the first step you will do? Like you will directly launch the product in the market, or you will do some research, and after that you will decide, like you will do some R&D and all, and after that you will decide that we should launch a product in the market. How you will do that?
I would probably do it after market research.
After market research, right?
Yeah, just
And
to see if it can be successful.
that's right. And after market research, you like, let's suppose you manufacture the product, right? And you simply launch the product in the market. Will that be enough?
No, actually, if you're going to launch a product, you're going to have to do research. You're going to have to create a competitor, like wait, no, that they use this in product, like if they're launching a similar thing,
That's right.
a product competitor. So you have to show how you're different from other businesses. And
Okay.
then, and if you're creating a product, you have to do like user testing or like user experience to see how the customers
Okay.
are engaged
That's
with.
right. So we have done all the steps. All these steps will be completed. Now what after that? The
After
most
that, then you can launch the product.
Yeah, but the before launching the product, it's very important to do marketing.
Marketing, yes.
Okay, it's very important to market the product, because if you don't advertise the product, then how do the people will know, the customer will know that you will be offering or you will be offering this service, or you will be offering this product to the market. You have launched a new product in the market. How do they know about this?
Yeah, unless you advertise it, no.
Right. So the most important part is advertising. You need to advertise your product. Right. So
Yep.
and in order to advertise, we used to have different approach. For example, we can advertise using TV, we can advertise our product using newspapers, or maybe
Words,
some banner advertisements, right? Banner advertisements,
social
or
media.
social media, right? And we can run some referral programs also. right? We can run some referral programs also. That's right. And I'm running a referral program, and after that I may do some let's suppose we can do some webinars also. We can run some webinars. Got it? Or we can do some trade shows. Is that clear? So
Yep.
these all are the different these all are the different areas where we can the way we can advertise our product, or we can yeah, we can advertise a product, or we can market a product. So this particular concept, so in Salesforce there's a term called campaign. We have to launch a campaign, right? So these all are marketing terms that the company they use to launch a campaign. Launch a campaign means, what do you mean by launching a campaign? So launch a campaign means they decided to launch a campaign, and once they launch a campaign, they have everything in their mind that okay, we will be going to target this particular audience. These are the emails we are going to send, or we will be going to do these activities. This much money we will be spending in the marketing and all, and we will be expecting this much business from the customers. Got it? So they wanted to track everything with the help of a campaign. The number of leads they number of basically the number of customers they reach out, how many new customers have been joined after they launch this campaign, because it's very important for a company, for an organization to know from where they are getting the customers, how they will be getting the customers. It's very important for them to know about this. And how they can get this, they can get to know about all these things with the help of campaign. And the question is why they wanted to know about such things. What's the purpose that they wanted to know about this? They want why they wanted to know that from where the customers are coming, or how the customer reach out to them. The reason they wanted to know about all these things is so that in future they can plan accordingly. This helps in their future planning.
Yep.
Right? So the companies, based on the past trend, based on their previous research, they can plan the futures. So we have a campaign. As soon as okay, after the campaign, many times what happened, we also as a customer, we watch some basically we watch a advertisement, and then we inquire about the service,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
We inquire about the service. We buy or not buy, that is a different case. But sometimes we might show the interest to the company, we may show the interest to that product. That decision is later, that whether we should purchase that or not. Get it? So that's a different approach. That's the second thing. But the important thing is leads, inquiry. So the second is after campaign, we used to get inquiries. Got it? So in Salesforce term, we used to call it as a leads.
Okay. And these are people that are potentially interested in your product.
Right. They show the interest in the product. But later on, due to some reasons, they did not respond back, or they did not contact, or they initially they show the interest, but later on they say no, that okay, we were just checking the options, we were just looking the option. This may
Yes.
also happen.
Yeah, so leads are basically people who may or may not be a potential customer.
That's right. May or may not. That's right. Got it? May or may not be a potential customer. That's right. Leads. And once the lead gets generated, the marketing team, they follow up the leads, they they contact to the leads, and try to convert them into orders.
So that's a conversion.
Yeah, that is called lead conversion.
Lead conversion.
Yeah, that is called lead conversion.
So this is when they try to contact the customers and get them to buy the product.
That's right.
Oh, where they get them to become a potential customer. Okay.
That's right. So we have to translate. We have to convert Okay, we need to convert the leads into an opportunity. Opportunity is a list of potential customers,
Okay.
right? Right. So fine. This is fine. Now let's talk about the, yeah, that is about lead. And after lead, uh, yeah. So after the leads, we got here. One second. Yeah. Leads. After leads, as I mentioned, that once the marketing team they follow up the leads, what they do now, they follow up the leads and they try to get business from them. But sometimes what happens, the leads may or may not. If they show the interest, then we'll convert them into an opportunity. But if they do not show the interest, they say no, we were just checking, but we are not really interested right now. Maybe after some days, after a few days, we will come back and we'll buy the product later on, not now. We are just checking it out. It happens with us also, right? For example, you wanted to buy a phone. Okay, you want to
Yes.
buy iPhone 16, but what happened? You simply inquired, then you found that okay, it's very expensive, maybe, and maybe it does not fit to my pocket. So what you'll say? You will simply say to the shopkeeper, "No, I was just checking out. Maybe I'll just buy later," right?
Yeah.
or or if you want to buy a new car, let's take an example. If you want to buy a new car, so what will you do? Obviously you will check, you will look for different cars, right? But you will buy only one. It's not, it never happens that if you do inquiry about four or five different cars. But I'm not sure if you have, if you are very rich, then definitely you can buy all five cars. But if you are okay, but if your budget is only to buy one single car, then you will go with only one company, or you will go with only one brand, right? So and for rest of them, you simply say no to them. You will, okay, when they reach out to you, you will tell them, no, I've already make up my mind to go with this particular car company, okay, or I'll decided to go with this particular brand and this model. Clear? Okay, now in order to understand this better, let's take up a real-time business scenario. Real-time business scenario. And what I'm doing, I'll tell you the real-time business scenario. And what's that? You know that we are into online training business. That's right. We are into online training business. And if I decided to start a new batch from today's 15th, and I decided to start a new batch from 19th November. Got it? 19 November. I decided to start a new batch from 19 November 24. That's right. What will be my first step? What will be my first step in this case?
You want to start a new batch, then you would have to create the timings and reach out to participants who could be interested in joining the new batch.
That's right. But before that, I need to do advertisements. I need to post on my social network, social media, or maybe I need to send emails to the existing participants, those who have already attended the training with me. I need to drop an email. I mean, maybe I should send emails to all of them. And why should I send emails to all of them when they have already done that training with me? In order to make maybe just to make a chance that if they might not be interested, they may tell others.
Yeah, so yeah, if they've already joined the batch, maybe they can tell other people
They
who.
can, yeah, they can refer others, right? Or okay, that is one case. Another case is I can send emails, or I can send yeah, I can drop a message, I can send emails to the leads, to the existing leads, those who inquired about the training previously, but they did not convert. They only show the interest initially, but later on they did not convert into business. Get it? So,
So, sorry, just to interrupt. And so in this example, in this case, would me and meet the me would be opportunities, right?
Now in this case, because Beat and you are already attending, you have already attended that, you are already doing a training with me right now, right?
Yeah.
Now let's suppose after this batch gets over, if I start a new batch, still I drop a message to both of you. The reason, because you have already attended a training with me, but when I drop a message to you, you may tell others, you may refer, because okay, you may refer others to me, right?
Yeah.
So what is this? In this case, I will not say opportunity, but I will consider that I am sending emails to existing or the existing participants, existing students,
Okay.
existing candidates, right? But
Okay.
at the same time, for this batch, I got two more inquiries. Like this morning, I got two more inquiries about this class, and when I told them about the class and timings and all, initially they were very interested. They mentioned okay that they show the interest. They inquired about the course and everything, but when I told them about the course fee, when I told them about the timings, it doesn't suit to them. So one of them, he says no, the price is very high, or he says, he mentioned that okay, that the another one mentioned that the time doesn't suit to me, or the okay the or you can say the first one, he says that no, I was just checking it out, I'm not really interested right now, maybe I'll just join the second another batch. Get it? Now in this case, because they drop a query to me, so for me they were leads, but the leads, those leads not get converted, because those were new leads, and they saw some videos on YouTube, they saw some advertisements on some social network, and from there they reach out to me. Got it? But they did not get converted, so they were still so I'll still consider them as leads. Is that clear to you?
The lead follows through their interest and they become an opportunity, right?
That's right. So once a lead gets convert, once a lead confirm, then only they convert into an opportunity. But if the lead only inquired about the product and the service, but not get converted into an opportunity, so they will still remain as a lead.
Okay.
Okay, they will still remain as a lead, and as a company, as an organization, we can use their data, we can use their information for future marketing. Okay. Is that clear to you? Okay, so this is important. Like as I mentioned, that this is important to figure this out, to understand this thing. The process. Once you understand the process, then it's okay. Then it will be easy. Got it? Yeah. So any question, any doubt here?
No, but if would it be possible for you to show us some examples on
Yeah,
Salesforce?
definitely. We'll be doing this now. We'll be doing that actually.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. We haven't completed yet actually.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I will just check. Uh, what only one thing I'm just checking. One second. Hmm. Right. So what I was talking, so what we are doing here, actually, I wanted to do this practically. So we'll do one thing. We'll start with the campaign first. So we'll see how do we launch a campaign, how a campaign works. Okay, how do we launch a campaign? Clear? So for this, what I'm going to do, first of all, I am going to marketing CRM Classic. And in marketing CRM Classic, the very first step was, as I mentioned, that we need to advertise. So we launch a campaign. So I just launch a campaign, click on new campaign. And in the new campaign, what type of campaign it is? We'll be doing a webinar. We'll be doing what we are doing actually. So I will be doing a webinar. Okay. So I'll just write here, webinar for Salesforce, Salesforce CRM November, or Salesforce CRM November batch. Got it? It's an active campaign. The status is planned, and we will be doing this webinar on, let's say, 17th, and end date will be on 17th only. Is that clear? And after this webinar, okay, after this webinar, I am expecting that I should get a business of, okay, the amount is in, the amount will be in rupees, I believe. No, the amount is in dollars, right? The amount will be in dollars, right? So I'm expecting minimum $30,000 after this webinar. So from this webinar, I'm expecting that I'll get a business of $30,000. Budgeted cost will be spending $500 for marketing activities and all. Depends how much money the company spent for this. So that depends on that. Actual cost will get calculated later on once the campaign over. After that, the actual cost gets calculated. Is that clear? Now I'll just save this, and as soon as I save this campaign, you can see I'm getting other options called leads, converted leads, contacts, opportunities, won opportunities, value opportunities, and value won opportunities. Now I have a question to ask you. Like, I decided to basically I'm doing a webinar on Salesforce on 17th, but how does the user will know about this, that I'm doing a webinar on Salesforce? How do they know about this? Yes,
Advertise it to them.
I'll advertise to them. I'll advertise, or I can drop an email to my existing leads.
Okay.
Can I do that? I can send emails. I can drop messages and emails to my existing leads. That's right.
Yep.
So, but those leads, I need to add those leads as a member of this campaign. So what I'm going to do, see this. Here's an option. What is this? Campaign members, and I'm having an option called leads. So I click on add leads. But as you can see, no leads are coming up. Although we have around 20 leads, but none of the leads are coming up. Reason? What we need to do, how do we get the leads? I click here and type here any two characters. You just type any two characters, XYZ, any characters, just type in two characters, hit enter, and you'll get an option called view all. And when you click on view all, you will get a list of all the existing leads. These all are the leads, those who inquired about the service, those who inquired about the training program previously, but they did not convert into an opportunity. Is that clear? Get it? So I just want to send invitations. I just wanted to drop an email to all the existing leads. So what I'm going to do now, I want to add them. And how do I do this? I'll simply select all of them. 22 items will be there. That means these were the 22 leads, those who inquired about the service, but they not get converted. And click on next and click on submit. Now, when I click on submit, you can see the members get added here. So we have to refresh this. And when I refresh, I will be able to see the members. See, all the members will be added here. These are they all are leads. Is that clear to you? They all are leads. And leads means existing inquiries, old inquiries. Is that clear? So, and see, remember one thing, don't mix the leads and opportunities. Leads means inquiries, and opportunity means the potential customers, potential business. We can get the potential lead, potential customers. Is that clear? That is the difference. Now, my next question to you is, see, these all the existing inquiries which not get converted. But can I send invitations, or can I send emails and message? Can I drop message to my existing participants, existing candidates, those who have attended the training with me? Can I do that? What do you think? We should invite them, or we should send messages to them, or not?
We can send messages to them so that they can also refer to potential other new people.
That's right. So that means we need to add those as their details also, but they are not leads. We used to call them contacts. Is that clear? Leads means old inquiries. Contact means existing customers. You understood the difference between both of them now? So I click on add contacts, and the contact means the persons, the participants, those who have already attended training with me, or those who are already using my services. Clear? So I click on add contact, same process, view all. I'll just add all of them and click on next. Now these all are those customers, those who have already attended, those who have already attended or using our services. Basically, those who have already attended training or using my services. Is that clear? So now when I refresh this, I can see, when I go to details, see how many leads are there? 22 leads. That means these will be 22 old inquiries. And let me go to campaign, open the campaign details, and see how many contacts? 20 contacts. And what do you mean by who are contact? Contact means existing customers, existing participants. Is that clear to you? That is the difference between both of them, leads and contacts. Now, let's say, as you know that we are planning a webinar, and obviously we touch base to the existing leads and the existing contacts. But do we really rely on the existing contacts and existing leads? Don't we try to get new leads, or new don't you think that we try to get new customers, or we don't focus on new also? Like we don't focus on the new participants? Do you think that the company, as a company, that I should focus only on the old one, the existing one, or I should target the new one also?
You have to target both.
I have to target both. So these are the existing one. Now I need to target new one also. And how can I target new one? Now I was running an advertisement on some social network, social channel, and through that social network, through some Facebook or some groups, what happened? I got an inquiry. I got a direct inquiry from the participant, and he says that I saw your advertisement about the webinar, and or he can say that either I saw a webinar, I saw the advertisement of a webinar, and I'm interested. I want to attend the demo, or I have been informed by such and such person, or they may say that Shirisha told me about this training program. I wanted to learn Salesforce. So can you tell me more about this, or can I attend the demo? So like this way, we get new leads. Is that clear? So they are the leads now. They are the new inquiries. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add their data into lead object. So let's suppose I got a new inquiry from from a new participant. You can say new. I got a new inquiry here, so I'm going to add I'm going to add the information here. I say I got an inquiry from, let's say, Peter Paul, and Peter showed the interest in the training program, and he mentioned that I saw your advertisement on Facebook, and I wanted to know more about this training. I want to attend the demo. I want to learn this. and other things are there. Fine, and click on, and like from the mail, see, he seems very much interested, so I say rating as hot. Save this. When we say rating is hot, there might be the chances will be higher that this particular participant will get convert. Okay. Fine. So this is a lead. Now what I want, no. So that's a new inquiry, new customer, you can say. And how do we get this inquiry actually? So for example, I got this inquiry through phone and he showed the interest in the training program. He showed the interest in the webinar. So therefore I need to associate this lead with a campaign. So here's a campaign here. See this. I need to associate this lead with a campaign. So I click here and add to campaign. Is that clear? Why we want to add this to campaign? Because in future, we basically after the campaign gets over, we wanted to prepare a report and we want to know how many new leads, how many existing leads. Get it? So we just wanted to know about this. So campaign and this one and next. So now what happened? This lead also become a member of a campaign. Basically, this also become a member of a campaign. Is that clear to you? Fine. Now that's a lead. So that's the way we used to create a campaign and a lead. Fine. Let's suppose I got one more inquiry from let's say Suzanne. Okay, and she also showed the interest in the training program. She dropped a message actually, or she dropped an email that she fill a form on a social network, the one we are running. She fill a form, right? And through that we got to know that she is also interested in the training program, and she submit her inquiry about the training. So what I'm going to do now, this Suzanne also a member of a campaign. These all are new leads. Is that clear to you? Now the campaign launch. So right now the status is planned. So we start the campaign, it's in progress, or we completed the campaign. Now once the campaign gets completed, now what will happen after that?
Opportunities?
No opportunities, but after this, what happened? After the leads and after the campaign gets over, then what happened? The marketing team after, okay, see the webinar was on 17th. Let's suppose today is 17th and the webinar completed successfully. Now what happened? The marketing team, they will talk to each and every lead one by one. They try to connect to each and every, they try to reach out to the leads one by one, and just they wanted to know how many are really interested in attending the regular training, regular sessions. Is that clear?
When they get the list of people that are interested, then it turns into opportunity, right?
That's right. That's right. So those who show the interest, only those leads will convert into an opportunity, and rest of them, they will still remain as a lead.
Lead. Okay.
But my question to you is, those who still remain as a lead, what do you think, that the company should delete their data or not?
No, I don't think they should delete their data. There's always a chance that the lead could show
That's
interest.
right. That's right. So in future, they can use this.
Okay.
Okay. Is that clear to you? Okay, perfect. That's the way we work with the lead conversions and everything. That's how this, or basic lead conversion we have to do. So let's do one thing. Let's stop it here for the day because Meet is also not here today. So let's
My
stop it.
screen.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Meet is here now. Oh, he joined late. Okay, okay, fine. Fine, perfect. No worries. So we are running short of time. So anyway, we'll do one thing. Or let me show you then. Let me continue. Right. So now what happened here? The leads are there, and our marketing team, they follow up the leads one by one. They open the leads and they reach out to the Peter. And Peter says, see, the status, first of all, whenever they reach out to the Peter, what they need to do. Oh, sorry, I think I stopped sharing my screen. Right. So what they need to do when the when the marketing team, they reach out to the Peter. So first of all, this status will the status need to be changed to working contacted first. The lead status is working contacted. That means we still following the, well, like we'll be following that lead. Okay. Now the marketing team, when they reach out to the lead, to the Peter, and says okay, and they talk to the Peter, and Peter says, yes, I am interested in the regular training, regular session. So that means now it's time to convert this into now it's time to convert the lead into an opportunity. And how can we do this? Here's an option. See this here. See what is this? Convert. Is that clear? Convert. So what exactly, see this, what is lead conversion in Salesforce? See this. And may become a customer or sales prospect. Is that clear? That's about the lead. So lead is a potential customer who has shown interest in the product or service, and converting a lead means that they have moved forwarded further down as the down the sales funnel and may become a customer or sales prospect. Clear that? This one. So now what? We'll be going to convert the lead. So how do we do this? I click here and say convert. And when I convert a lead always creates 3 records, one into account, one contact, and one opportunity. So what is an account? Account is a company name. Account is nothing. Account is the company name to which this lead belongs to. It might be an individual or it might be a corporate inquiry. See, because we are into an online training, so we used to deliver training for individuals also, or we used to do trainings for a corporate also. If it's an individual training, for example, in your case, who will be paying for your training? You will be paying, or your company will be paying for your training?
So it would be the individual.
That's an individual. But let's suppose if it's a corporate batch, if it's a corporate trading, so then what we'll do, we will connect to the will contact to the billing will be done in the name of a company. So in that case, in that case, the company name will be mandatory, and we always need the company name, a proper company name, so that the billing will be done in that company name. Okay. And who is the contact? Contact is the person name with to whom we are connecting, and that's an opportunity. So I'll give this opportunity as, let's say, opportunity for Peter. Get it? And who is the record owner? And see what will be the lead status then. The lead status will change to close converted. And when I click on convert, a lead get converted into an opportunity, account, and contact. And when I go to leads, you can see this Peter record move from here. Is that clear? That's the way the lead conversion take place. Now, if
I just have one question, sorry. Does working contact mean, is that after the lead has contacted you for potential interest that
No,
you
no.
put them as
Working contacted means initially when a lead gets created, whenever a lead gets created, what's the status? The status is open, but the marketing team, they haven't they haven't reached out to that lead.
Okay, and so if
Okay.
they often reached out to the lead, then it would be working.
That's right. Then it will be working contacted. That we are working on the lead. We have connected to that lead.
Okay.
That is working contacted. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So that's the way we convert a lead into an opportunity account and contact. Great. So let's stop it here for the day. And in the next session,